gloves are coming off.
You believe in miracles? Yes! Unbelievable!
We're about to go full court press.
Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan!
It's time to play ball.
Malone looking for his first hit of the year. He drives one! Deep left field! That goes Upton! Back near the wall! It's out of here! Bartolo has done it! The impossible has happened!
Listen in as we tackle everything in the world of sports right now.
Stay off the weed!
Throw your hat in the ring at 516-572-7440. This is WHPC Sports Talk on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Thursday edition of WHPC Sports Talk on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC, the very best version we know of WHPC Sports Talk. I'm your host for this Thursday, like always, Braden Daniello. I am joined by, as Nico each would say, the incredible, the sexy, the one and only Joshua
so
Mahi.
right.
How are you doing?
What's up, guys? The Knicks suck.
Yeah, I assume that. We'll get to the Knicks to start. Nico each, as you're attempting to eat a balloon, I could see. How are you doing?
I think it was making that one.
Hey, what's up, Braden? How you doing?
Well, not as good now that I just saw what you're attempting to do, but...
Okay, it's my girlfriend. Her name's Becky.
I'm not even going to begin to ask.
You know what I mean?
Next to you,
Gotta stop.
Eric Williams, how are you?
I'm doing good. Listen,
Helium Bros.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going around.
Surprised you volunteered to sit next to him. That's
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
No.
He's not wrong.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going around. It's definitely not COVID, but you know, I've been fighting some type of like illness.
It's the each syndrome.
Yeah,
Whoa. The each virus.
And it's not sour.
Oh, thank God for that.
You know what,
Nico
Eric?
knows a
I
lot.
bet yours. Never mind.
I'm very disappointed I'm not on camera today, by the way.
Well, you see, Josh, your beauty, it broke it. Because you just so sick. Look at you. You like a Statue of Liberty.
Too bad nobody will get to see it today.
Mauricio Mendoza will be with us shortly. We want to get right into it. We got 5 sports today. We're running a gauntlet, eh, Josh? It should be interesting. We got basketball, hockey, baseball, football, and soccer. World Cup is going around. Let's start with the NBA though. So, Josh, you'll be proud of me. Well, you might be a little bit less. I actually attended a basketball game last night as the casual. It was at it was at the Barclays Center. Though there were a lot of empty seats. I will say that.
Well,
Losers!
that's the usual.
Yes, well, it like dawned on me. I was like, why do they always say 7 fans? I was like, oh, this is why. Like, there's like a big cluster of empty seats in the 100.
Yeah, it's a bunch of, Nets fans are just KD stans, Kyrie stans, a bunch of hype beasts, people that were bored around Flatbush. Like, that's what
Yo, my dad's from Flatbush.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah.
So, Josh, look.
It's Mauricio.
Mauricio Mendoza, welcome to the show.
Mauricio? What's going on, Mauricio?
Chillin', man. How are you? Just saw a really crazy game, man. Crazy game.
The Knicks always play crazy games, don't they?
Oh, they're so good.
Well, both games.
He sounds so petrified for a second there
I was
about
very
the way the Knicks
disappointed.
played. For a second, like his voice was like in such a way I was like scared that he had to talk about this.
Well, I mean, his boy RJ Barrett did play.
Yeah.
Good.
So speaking of
He's
which,
still booty.
But a great game for Giannis. I'm not gonna lie. 37 points, dominant.
Let's get into the Knicks first off. So they played the Milwaukee Bucks at MSG last night. Lost by a final score of 109 to 103. It was tightly contested, to be fair, for I think as much as you expected, Josh. But Giannis killed them, put up 37 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. He did foul out in the final minute, and then the group chat that I was in started blowing up with all the Knicks fans saying they had a chance. I know how that ended. RJ Barrett led the way for the Knicks, 26 points, like Mauricio just mentioned. So the Knicks now fall to 10-12 on the season. Not terrible, but also not good. Like mid, as Josh would allude to normally. So, Josh and Mauricio, what's your reaction to this game? What do you expect to see this Saturday afternoon against the Mavs?
I mean, for me, it's scary given the fact that they're number 10. And you have teams such as you have the Bulls and the Miami Heat who are hungry to take that spot. So if I'm the Knicks, what we need to change different rotations. We need to play much better. I get that we're losing by close-up games, but there's other teams that I've seen them lose, like especially like the Portland Trailblazers with no Damian Lillard. But it wasn't a bad game. It was a pretty good. They put up a good fight. Close-up could have gone one other way, in my opinion. But Giannis was just too much for him for the Knicks. And for a guy like him to score 37 points, I could imagine against the Mavericks, I love the Knicks, but it's going to get way more tougher. If you can do well against lower teams, but you can't really do well against teams such as the Grizzlies, Mavericks, Warriors, what do you really expect? So I see Mavericks taking this one.
Josh, how you feeling about last night? Let's start with that.
Oh, well, it's same as usual. This is how every Knicks home game pretty much goes. They play hard. Yeah, they play hard, but in the wrong ways. They'll play defense, but they forget to rebound. They'll work for good offense and create good shots, but they don't make them. They don't knock them down. Mitchell Robinson played well. I know I've been critical of him.
He's a great defender. I'll give him that. But offensively, I don't really see that much in him.
No, well, we know who he is. He's a defensive.
He sticks to his goods.
He's a defensive center. So that's what he did. He was great on the boards last night. I thought it was one of the best games, if not the best game of his career. I know it probably wasn't the best stat line of his career, but 20 rebounds up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and Brook Lopez is pretty impressive.
It's impressive, yeah.
Now, but this is what I'm saying about the Knicks. Every time a superstar especially comes to the Knicks, we saw it with John Morant on Sunday. We've seen it with countless other guys, not just this year, but over the years, especially last year. Fast forward to this year, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's top 2, maybe top 1 player in the game. 37 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. That's just what superstars do at Madison Square Garden. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like teams in the opposing huddle they go into timeouts and they're talking it over, and they just start laughing at the Knicks. They start laughing at Tibbs, they start laughing at R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle. They're just, nobody takes this team seriously.
It's what just gets me a little bit off. It just gets me annoyed, given the fact, I love this organ. I love the team. But yeah, we have just so much trouble, especially with Tom Thibodeau. I mean, let's get one thing straight. He needs to leave.
Well, the only way that's going to happen is if you guys completely implode, which, Josh, be honest with me. If the Knicks were to implode, but you get Thibodeau being fired out of it, would you take it?
Depends on what implode is. I guess if they lose out in this homestand, they have 3 tough games. The Mavs, the Cavs, and the Hawks. These are all teams that it's going to be their first time playing the Mavs, but they've lost to the Cavs already. They've lost to the Hawks already. They lost to the Cavs twice. So if they lose all these games, I wouldn't be mad if that happened and Tibbs is gone. But I don't know because Leon Rose is spineless. And, if you want to fire Tom Thibodeau, that's great. I'd be happy about that. But
who will replace him? That's the real question.
Man, I don't care. He's just an idiot. Anybody could come in here and replace Tom Thibodeau.
So, you talk about Leon Rose all the time. So when does he draw the line and say, okay, this is where Tibbs has to go? Because you keep saying he's spineless, so I can't really believe whatever I might think is okay, that's the line. It might not be. Or what you think.
I just maybe him and Tom Thibodeau are just besties and they don't hold each other accountable and then they're just going to keep subjecting the fans to this. I don't know. I don't know what Leon Rose's line is. There's so much about Leon Rose we don't know because he's scared to talk to the media, except for those little cute those graphics he makes on Canva to tell the Knicks fans, remind them that we have 11 first-round picks. Now we have a direction. I swear, guys, we have a direction. If you have to keep telling your fan base you have a direction,
you probably
don't have a direction. It's probably like you're just making stuff up and applying words to stuff and trying to make it sound good for the fans. And you know how rabid Knicks fans are. So
it could be like talk, but just no action. That's the thing.
A lot of people are like that.
Talk.
Oh my God!
But yeah, that's the story for the New York Knicks. Like that, it's all you talk a good game. You say you're going to do this. You say you're going to do that. They try for Jaden Ivey. They try for Donovan Mitchell. They try for DeJounte Murray. They trade Kristaps Porzingis. They're telling you they have a direction. They want to tank and get Zion. I think they could have got the second pick. They don't get Ja. Then you wind up with R.J. Barrett, who's. Yeah, and again, he's been playing a lot better the last 4 games, but 4-game stretch of 20 points and 48% from the field. For a number 3 overall pick, I want more. I expect more. So this next team,
time. It's like a time process. You know, the season is just.
I don't want to hear that.
But
I
he's
don't. No.
always starting off slow. He's always starting
No.
off slow.
I've been a Knicks fan for 25 years. All right, since I came out the damn womb. All right, it's all I've heard about is this stupid process, direction. We have a plan. We're gonna get free agents. We're gonna tank for the draft. Nothing really good happens. And I know I got up here a couple Thursdays ago just yelling about the Knicks and screaming about the Knicks. I don't even got it in me anymore. There's nothing inspiring, good or bad, positive or negative about this Knicks team. They're just there. They just exist. It's like putting makeup on an ugly ass pig.
They broke Josh.
If there's one thing you should be happy about as a
They broke me. Yes, they broke me.
You.
If there's
I'm a
one
broken
thing,
man.
right?
I'm broken.
If there's one thing you should be happy about as a Knicks fan, just be happy you're not giving up 50 points through 3 quarters to one player. Because I'll tell you who did that last night.
Yeah, who did that last night?
The Chicago Bulls. Devin Booker dropped
His nuts.
51 points through 3 quarters. 31 minutes. DeAndre Ayton dropped 30 throughout that whole game.
Yeah, they're the new age Kobe and Shaq, according to some fans.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Devin Booker could have dropped 70 again. They sat him out the whole
he
fourth. They sat him out the whole fourth.
Yeah.
I'm mad they did.
Yeah, you know,
It's not what
coaches
you
are always
want.
going to bench their main guys when it comes to.
But
never
this
gonna
is
let
the
them run
first
score.
time.
I know.
This is the first time that happened. Klay Thompson also dropped 60 through 3 quarters against the Bulls.
That would have been the one time because he was red hot. He really could have gotten like 80, 85 that night.
Or 100
Or 100. Like Wilt.
numbers.
Could have been the new Wilt.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to Josh's the team he hate watches. So the Brooklyn Nets.
I don't even hate watch them. They don't inspire me enough to hate watch them.
I hate the Nets
I have
as
to
well,
care about
man.
them to hate watch them. I don't care about
likes
the
All right,
Brooklyn
so he
Nets.
just hates them.
Yeah.
All right, so at the Barclays Center last night, the Brooklyn Nets defeated the Washington Wizards. Final score was 113 to 107. KD and Kyrie again, just the only standout performances. Nothing new really. But good news if you're a Nets fan, you're above 500 for the first time this season. So Josh, I know you hate them. I have to ask you though, are the Nets back or are they bound to fall apart again? What do you think?
Back to what?
That's a good point. That's a good. Are they living up to their potential, if you would, for the first time this season?
You talk about a disappointing dream team. Oof. Oh, man.
You're not wrong.
What's a dream team with no depth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's listen, when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and James Harden,
I got all my monies on them for that season until they lost. Well,
Well,
it was understandable for that season.
you put your money on James Harden? You put your money anywhere near James Harden?
Dumb.
I was going through a phase back in 2018 where I love James Harden, okay?
well,
Man.
You love Tim or the beard?
2018.
The beard.
He does
man.
have a very
I knew
nice
it.
beard.
Yeah, it's a very nice beard.
No, Josh Umahi's is better. Prove
You
me
know
wrong.
how
I mean,
much
I
he
can't.
like.
I'm going to co-sign that actually.
Look at how much he has to take care of it. Like you just have to condition.
I wonder how
it. You
small
have
his
to wash
face
it.
is.
Yeah.
Like he's got to have a small face, right? It's just like
There's only one way
missing
to
chin.
find out.
There are
Just
some
mouth
pictures
it
of James
at
Harden from Arizona State. You know, you can look into. Yeah, you can go look into
Yeah,
that.
like
But
usually when I see that, it's like, dang, that's James Harden.
Hey, yes, you.
but you know what? But what I'm saying about the Brooklyn Nets is it's just one game over 500. Yay! Like look at Nico found the picture, everybody. But look how far they've come. They start off like trash. They have Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving doing who knows what. There's always an excuse for him to miss games.
How bad is it?
Oh, it's bad. It's really bad.
Oh my God.
It's
Horrendous.
That's not James Harden.
There's no way. Fact check that.
Damn. What happened?
what happened, James?
That's crazy.
We'll see him back on the court on Friday.
Oh my God.
But the Nets, like, what do you want me to talk about? Like, I know we have to talk about them because they're technically from New York, and we have to talk about every single New York team on this show. But I just there's Kevin Durant's going to score. We know Kyrie Irving's going to be good when he's on the court. When he's not finding reasons not to be on the court.
So much drama.
Yo, him and Kanye besties. It's wild.
Yeah, I heard about
So many
that.
same entrants.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we don't see them like out often,
Right?
more often. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually. I feel like they're more aligned on
You
more
know, it'd
things
be
than
a
we
crazy trio.
What would be crazy?
Kyrie Irving, Kanye, and Jerry Jones. That'd be like. What was the
Imagine
trio?
that link up. That'd be a pretty fire link up.
That's a link up.
I would love to be on the fly on the wall for that.
That's like
I
the
would love
Oh
to.
yes.
That's like the Avengers, bro. It's like unreal.
Not really. I wouldn't want to say like the Avengers. Like
They might.
Who's the Avengers in your opinion, Maurice? I don't think it gets better than those three.
No, that is
You know
Thanos.
That's
Yeah.
Thanos.
3 people in one.
But Thanos had good
Jerry would
reasoning
prob- no,
for his
Jerry
thought
Jones is
process.
what I mean? I'm sure they have good reasoning in like their own mind, in their own head.
Like they are
At
three
least they all agree
different.
with some certain person over in Europe
They
a
are
couple years back.
3 different Infinity Stones. They are 3 different Infinity Stones.
They're the
Both.
the rocks with the faces on it.
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, they're the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
How you don't know what Mount Rushmore is?
Nah, it was there.
Nico.
They're the Mount Rushmore of like, I guess racism. I suppose is the right word for that.
I didn't even see what happened with Jerry Jones. What was the picture?
You don't want to know.
Who wants to
probably
say it?
don't
I'll say
wanna
it.
know.
Man, go ahead and say it. You want to bro?
Yeah. So, I
I'm
don't
almost
think I have the right
scared.
facts for this one.
He was 14 years old. 1957.
Still a loser. It was Little Rock, right?
Little Rock. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was protesting that.
No.
Right?
He was stopping.
wrong?
He was stopping black.
You're on the right track.
Okay.
He was stopping black. Let me.
you do it.
You're the
got
cowboy.
it.
He was stopping. He was stopping black individuals, black students from coming into. I believe it was a school in Little Rock.
Jesus.
He's a racist. Or was?
Well,
a racist.
according
I
to
don't know.
Stephen A. Smith, he was only 14.
He was only 14. 1957. Look at the time period. I mean, right?
1957. I mean, who
He's a World War II baby.
Who wasn't racist back then, right?
I mean, yeah, it was technically normal.
I mean,
We really cover all the bases on this show.
Yeah.
yeah.
Look,
That's a
we
sport.
covered too much.
I mean,
Talk
it's
about hitting
sports
the fourth
centered.
wall.
So.
It is. You know what? And no one else
We are
is
the
talking
fourth
about
wall.
him.
We are basically the fourth wall, guys.
No other media is
about
talking about Jerry Jones for some unknown reason. I think we know why.
Yeah, I
But we'll
wonder,
leave it
I
on
wonder
no.
why. I wonder.
Yeah.
I've never in dispute to talk about it. I'm a little disappointed.
Well, like, someone's got to bring this up. They can't
Yeah.
just keep getting away with this.
They can't.
Yeah, well.
That's. They
It's
just can't keep getting away
ridiculous.
with this.
He's writing the checks.
As Nico talks
Jeez.
facts, I just want to remind everyone you're listening to WHPC Sports Talk on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. It's Braden Daniello, Josh Umahi, Nico Each, Eric Williams, Mauricio Mendoza. Phone number is 516-572-7440. Let's quickly touch on baseball, and then I want to rapid fire through hockey, Thursday Night Football, and the World Cup. Nico, we'll go to you first. So, the Yankees, apparently, I know you were objecting to talking about baseball because we're in December now.
We are in December. It's
cold
Lovely.
outside.
It's cold outside.
Christmas Eve
freezing.
Rangers.
It's freezing.
Nah, it's break.
Oh, it's break.
Can I can I trust your source, Nico, that you have purchased your Rangers Christmassy hat now?
Oh, yes.
Good.
Can't confirm.
How much was it, by the way? Because I forgot.
You purchase your hats?
What?
You purchase your hats? I would just.
Not everyone can get it for free, Josh. Not everyone has a luscious beard like you do.
Or a girlfriend.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I kind of like.
He cons all the
What do you mean?
Well,
you
look
you
at the
work for
beard.
those gifts.
Yeah, look at the beard he has. I mean,
Yeah,
you gotta
I mean,
think-
we all know what grows that beard.
yeah, he's
So-
eating a lot.
Well, he's eating a lot. He's having Thanksgiving every night.
His face is stuffed.
Damn, so that means James Harden, he eats a lot too.
Oh yeah,
No, he eats more than me. I can. Yeah,
a lot more.
He eats a lot
Explain his
fuller.
lack of defense. Stand there. As someone drives past the move, that turkey isn't sitting well right now. Let me just wait a second.
I can't wait to see him back on the court.
Anyways,
Sports phrase.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah, so apparently he was offered an 8-year contract for $300 million. Mets seemed like an outside shot. I don't think they're going to get him. But I think it comes down to Judge's hometown team, the Giants, and obviously the Yankees. So, Nico.
Yes.
Well, I shouldn't say Yankees bias aside because then you're going to give it to me anyway. But if you had to choose where you think Judge signs today between those two teams, where does he sign? Why?
San Francisco.
And why?
He's there. He's from there. And,
It's not the.
I'm not
Yankees.
one to shame someone for their girlfriend and what they look like.
no.
But, personally, I think there's some prettier women out there in San Francisco. And
Maybe
I
that's
think
why he's going to go
It'd
there.
be a good choice for him to go and explore new teams and new things, new women.
Why?
So that's my reasoning.
First you attack his name, now his girl. What's
Well,
next?
I just can't let up now.
Well,
Until he's a Met. I hate him.
Nico,
He's not
beauty is
going
in the eye of the beholder. You really gonna clown Aaron Judge for his girlfriend?
Listen, if he's hitting 62 home runs like he did this past season, and that's what he can get, I think it says a lot more about something else then
Wow.
you know,
I think maybe he's just in love, bro. Maybe it's just
ew.
Nah, I don't know.
the cynic over here. All right.
I don't know.
He's stone cold.
Jay-Z been spitting balls for years, and he got Beyonce. Aaron Judge just hit 62 home runs, and
He ain't got nothing.
yeah.
Where's his Beyonce? I don't know. I don't see it there.
Attack this man every show.
I'm sure.
I hate him.
I'm sure Aaron Judge feels very highly about his girl. You know what I mean?
Well, he
I'm
does.
just saying.
Watch, he's gonna be listening.
Maybe
to
he
this
gets
thing.
like
God
abused.
knows what he's
Maybe
gonna
that's
talk.
like,
Maybe until he
He's into
makes
that, maybe.
sanctions.
Oh,
Come on, do it,
nah,
please.
nah, I'm good.
I need sanctions.
Maybe
Before
later.
Nico or someone else goes off, we do have a caller on WHPC Sports Talk. Caller, you're on the air. Who are you? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Aaron Judge's girlfriend. You make fun of my husband's name, and now you're making fun of mine.
How you doing,
Come
Frank?
on.
You got a little too much bass in your voice to be his girl. That's
well,
How you guys doing?
maybe he's not into just girls, Josh. Like we know, he runs all the bases. Okay.
You know, I kind of agree with him, though. I think he's going to San Francisco.
Sorry, Frankie. Say that one more time, please.
Right? It's all about the laugh.
God.
But yeah. So you were saying that you agree with Aaron Judge going to San Francisco?
Hey, yeah, I think he is. I mean, if you saw him after he hit a home run and they interviewed him, he said something about, I finally got a standing ovation. You have to, break a record to get a standing ovation around here. All these little things that he said, and at the end of the year, I don't think he's happy with New York.
I think Frankie, it's interesting because we talk about it all the time. I know that it's funny, they brought back Rizzo, and I was like, well, first off, now he might be the captain, depending on what Judge does, like you mentioned a couple weeks ago. But when I saw that move, I was thinking, this is a move that screams to me Aaron Judge is going to remain a Yankee, because him and Rizzo are, like, not best friends, but they're close friends. You saw how excited Rizzo was when Judge hit 62. But I don't know. Listen, he's not going to the Mets. If he goes to the Mets, I'll start losing. I'll come in here, it'll look like the Mets locker room after they win a game, which is basically champagne everywhere. But I don't. The more I look at this.
I think getting Rizzo was the Yankees' attempt to lure Judge back. I'm not sure if it was a sign from Rizzo signed there and it was going to bring Judge. I think the Yankees brought Rizzo to help in the Judge attraction.
Maybe. Listen, it's a long offseason. I mean, what was it just yesterday that it was the 1 year anniversary of the Mets getting Scherzer? The offseason, it can be boring. It really can be boring, and there's still a lot of big guns out there. Verlander's still yet to make a decision. Rodon, Trey Turner's still out there. It's going to be interesting, but it's just it's tough. Honestly, if you were to, I think DeGrom might now have a better chance of staying with the Mets than Judge staying with the Yankees, and it's very close. But to be fair, the longer it goes, the better I think they have of staying with their respected teams. That's just my opinion.
Well, I tell you, the Giants, they have a lot of money to spend, evidently. That's what I read anyway. And they could just, if they secure Judge and they tell him, listen, we get you, we're going to go get Carrera, we're going to go get a pitcher, he could be the centerpiece of their rebuild.
Yeah, definitely, and that could lead to a lot of, like you mentioned, future acquisition. Maybe Correa. Trey Turner's been in the talks a lot, although he seems like he's going to go to an NL East team. But it'll be interesting. And thank you for the call, Frankie. We appreciate it. Like always.
Guys, take it easy.
You too. Gotta love Frankie from Flushing, aka Aaron Judge's girlfriend, or Beyonce, or whatever Nico alluded.
Where's his Beyonce? Bet you it's in San Francisco.
Probably is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's close things out with baseball. I just want to touch on the Mets very briefly because they're in the talks for all these free agent starting pitchers like Verlander, Carlos Rodon, obviously. We don't know what's happening. DeGrom, I feel like he'll stay now. I feel like DeGrom's just going to stay, Josh, just because everyone seems to be dropping out of the race for him. Like, Texas isn't as much in anymore. They're more in on Rodon, I think, honestly.
Yeah, they're probably like, you want how much? How old? Like, no.
Yeah, definitely. And also depending how many years. Bassett, we haven't. They're trying. They said they were trying to bring Bassett back, but I mean, and I want. It's so funny how many people are so against him, because of one bad start. It's it's ridiculous. And he's the only guy that stayed healthy the whole year, didn't have injuries, didn't have to sit aside, and you want him banished for one game. The reason the Mets lost that game, you can get mad at Bassett all you want, they had one hit. They had one hit. That's it. That's the reason they lost. That's why they lost Game 3 of the wild card. That's why it happened.
Well, it's funny because Mets fans get on Yankee fans about this a lot. Well, Mets fans turn around and do the exact same thing where it's like you have to crucify a guy based off one bad game. And I would like to see Bassett back. DeGrom, I guess it depends on, within reason, even though it's not my money.
More worried about the years, honestly, now with DeGrom.
Yeah, but baseball contracts, we know it's all about, you pay long-term value for, short-term success. So that's what you're hoping DeGrom brings. Listen, I think the Mets have shown you they're going to be, obviously with the Diaz contract, they're going to be in win-now mode.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's the right place to be. I know it was a disappointing ending, but, they win 101 games. Only the second year of the Cohen era. That's you have to look in perspective, like I told Giants fans to do, even though they're going to miss the playoffs after starting 7-2. It's all about perspective when you look at things in totality, right? So it's the second year they won 101 games. That's great. You have all these free agents and you have a lot of money. Obviously, Cohen has the bank to spend. So I want to see. I know how a lot of Mets fans feel about Jacob deGrom, and I know it says money be damned on this topic sheet. Yeah, I want to see DeGrom back. Maybe one of Verlander or Rodon. I don't know how crazy they want to go with the rotation, but listen, the Mets, I think they see an opportunity here. I think they know the Braves are formidable. Yeah, they know the Phillies had a Mickey Mouse, Le Disney run to the World Series. Are they going to do that again? No. So, if you're the Mets, you improve the margins, bring your guys back, and then give it one more shot and hope that things turn out better.
All right, so before we get to, we got Thursday Night Football next, I believe. We have to give a dream rotation, Nico, Josh, and myself. Who are we going with? Why?
Shaq,
well, not why,
Mike Tyson, Rob Kardashian.
Rob Kardashian.
Aaron Judge's girlfriend.
Donald Trump. And then Ice Spice. I feel
sports phrase.
That'd be the dream rotation right there. But
Donald Trump
Mets,
and Ice Spice on the back end.
Exactly.
Okay.
Anyways, Mets wise, big money guy over here. Give me DeGrom, give me Bassett, give me Verlander, give me Scherzer, and then give me Taijuan Walker.
Taijuan Walker. Josh, who are you gonna go with?
I second that.
Second that?
Yeah, verbatim.
I'm just
Listen, dude just has to sell the art collection and we can have anything we want in this life.
Or sell another small business and we'll have more money.
Yeah, like dude's rich out
one of your small 100,000 businesses that you own. I'm gonna be all right. I'm throwing all the money. So, DeGrom, Scherzer, Verlander, Rodon. Carrasco will be back, right?
Yes.
Because he exercised, so he would have to, I would imagine he would have to start. You're not going to put him in the bullpen, right?
Well,
you
maybe
can do whatever you want.
Maybe they do. Maybe one of Walker and Carrasco plays the Trevor Williams role because I don't think Trevor Williams might be back.
Which I'm so mad about.
Trevor.
How could you not? T. Willie, the GOAT.
T. Willie?
Yes, T. Willie.
That's fire. Our station director's nickname used to be Puffy. I didn't know that.
Puffy?
No, it still is Puffy.
It still is Puffy.
Still is. Why was it? And his name is Sean Puffy, not Combs Novak.
Why is Sean Novak called Puffy?
I'd ask him.
This context.
The big puff.
The big puff.
Sean, I'm telling you, Diddy is going to have something to say about that.
Anyways, next Thursday we're all required to have a station nickname. Okay, it's a requirement.
Josh, you want to go with my old one?
What's your?
Oh my God!
El Guapo.
I don't think we want to go with that one. No. I think
Mauricio, aka El Guapo.
Mauricio, Matt wasn't right about a lot of things, but he was right about that. I'm not rocking with that one.
Wow!
I'm not rocking with that
Not
one.
Casper.
Nico, you should be Casper.
Casper.
You should,
Casper's
you should be Casper.
Huh?
You should be Casper.
I ain't no sellout like Casper.
Oh, scary.
Sports phrase. I just
Take
want to
his ball and go home.
take the Xbox cord and leave, and he was never seen again.
Yo, R.I.P. man. He lived a good life.
Yeah.
Just want to remind everyone you're listening to WHPC Sports Talk on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. It's Braden Daniello, Josh Umahi, Nico Each, Eric Williams, Mauricio Mendoza with us. Phone number is 516-572-7440. Let's go on with the remaining half hour, rapid fire through NFL, Thursday Night Footballs tonight. And Eric, we're going to touch on one of your Cowboys, one of their division rivals real quick. Touch on the NHL, and then we'll finish it off with the World Cup. So Thursday Night Football tonight. It's actually a good primetime game, which, to be fair, they've been better lately. Even, the games that included Nico's ex-Packers, I guess you could say.
If Jordan Love was starting this week, I'd be a lot happier.
Yeah, why is he not?
I'll tell you why, because Aaron Rodgers feels like he needs to have a Brett Favre moment and go outside and then steal millions of dollars from Mississippi. I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen to Aaron Rodgers.
We don't talk enough about that.
No, we don't. They never put these people on blast.
How are you feeling about Christian Watson?
How am I feeling about he's here? He won Rookie of the Month. I think he's starting to make his ballot for Rookie of the Year.
Not really.
Shush.
A lot of people like Olave.
I like Olave too, but I'm a Packers fan, so I have to say Watson.
I guess that's how it works.
I'll take a pumpkin pie to go.
Pumpkin pie to go. Oh my gosh.
Nico got to be stopped, bro.
You're not going to. You're not going to stop him. You can only contain him. He's like Josh Allen.
We never seen a rookie like Nico, man.
Have you never?
Nah.
I feel like Casper was more ruthless.
No, not even.
Especially in that.
No, not even.
Especially from the corner, bro. He must have been ruthless from that corner.
Nah, Nico attacks from all angles.
I do.
What I mean? He's
Fun
not just a corner
Play
guy.
peekaboo.
What?
Anyway, no, let's keep going.
So it's a very important matchup that could determine playoffs. So it could determine whether New England makes the playoffs or not. I think they'll still make it in. So let's go around the room. Who does everyone expect to win tonight's game and why? I got Bills solely because I think the offense is better than New England. I think it's not like when I watched New England last when, they played, Zach Wilson and, young Anakin Skywalker is going to turn to the dark side now, sitting on the bench with his hoodie up in the rain. Nah, Josh Allen and the Bills offense has a lot of better, unique ways to kill the Patriots than the Jets did. So that I'm going Bills solely on the offense. I think the defense will be able to hold up. I assume Mac Jones is starting tonight, so I believe they'll be able to hold up against them. Josh, who you got?
I'm going to rock with the Bills. I think a lot of people are down on them, but they've played some really tough games. I know the Lions game, they should have lost, but, good teams find a way when they're not playing well to come out and still win these games. So I think I'm going to roll Buffalo tonight.
Nico?
New England.
Just had to be different.
I just want to be the contrarian.
I need it to happen. I need chaos in that division. And, tonight's going to be the night Josh Allen breaks his arm, so.
Jesus, why would you?
I sense it.
That's hard.
Sense it. Ross wasn't here to say it. I had to say it.
You think Ross would say something crazy like that?
He literally projected to his death.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that.
Well, he didn't project his resurrection. He's been incredible ever since his death.
Something.
He really did rise on the third day, like Jesus.
He's from Jersey. Jesus from Jersey.
Jersey Jesus.
On a Sunday, too.
On a Sunday.
Eric Williams, who you got tonight?
So I'm visioning that the Bills are obviously going to win this game. But I think Josh Allen is going to throw 3 interceptions.
And break his arm.
No.
You see, Eric said it too.
No.
I don't think that's what he said.
I don't sound like you.
Eric looks like...
I hope the Colts beat the Cowboys this weekend.
Oh, my God.
I hope.
Just giving them
I told my girlfriend
no
she
words.
prays 5 times a day. She's praying for that outcome.
5 times though. No.
Allegedly.
When the
That's what she
clock
tells
hits
her
0,
parents.
when the clock hits 0, you're going to be the first person I text as I'm leaving
Good.
AT&T Stadium.
Good.
Can we confirm? Oh, but
Good.
maybe that's why Antonio isn't here today. Maybe he's getting his jersey.
Oh, I hope he is.
So Dak Prescott, right?
I forgot about that. He said I'm not buying the jersey. I'll buy the jersey T-shirt. No.
Well, first he got out of the Herschel Walker thing because he didn't know what
Thank
he was
God.
all about. He didn't know what he was all about, and now he's trying.
What's wrong
Nasty
with Herschel
work.
Walker? He was a great football player.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
as
He
a
didn't-
person, he's kind of bad.
He didn't know what it was all about.
What have I
Josh.
been missing?
He has bad
Antonio's
morals, Josh.
sources said that specifically. He didn't know what he was all about. I don't know what that means, but
He's a horrible politician.
Oh, he's
Has bad morals, really bad morals.
He's not a Democrat. He's a Republican.
Yeah, just wonder what goes through that guy's head.
Jesus.
Very hypocritical.
Just raccoons running around. Like.
Raccoons.
Very hypocritical.
Mauricio, who you got tonight?
I'll go with the Bills. I mean, I like Josh Allen. I think they're a really good team. So
It's 4-1. So by our odds, we all just jinxed the Bills, and Nico will be right again.
And Josh Allen will break his arm.
No, he doesn't have to break his arm. Like,
What do you mean?
Yeah, why?
No, he's been playing dangerous recently. He's gonna die for a first down.
Dangerous?
And then boom, he's flying across the 50.
Did he just say? Did he just say dangerous?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, dangerous.
Be careful.
Ooh, spicy. Anyways, Russell Wilson.
No, nobody comes to his birthday party. It's all bad.
Yo, he's the Bo Callahan of this NFL. He's the Bo Callahan of this NFL.
I wonder if Cortland.
No one showed up to his
Jerry
birthday.
Judy went.
No, they weren't. KJ Hamler was.
Out of all people, KJ Hamler.
Yeah. He was inside the cake. He
The
did one of
one
those
who
like, woo, I'm outside the cake. He did one of those.
KJ Hamler went. The one who was wide open in that Colts game.
Yes.
Wow.
He fed Russ cake.
Hold up, my
Can
man.
we verify that?
Say one again?
Yeah.
Say one again.
He was actually in the hotel room with DeAndre Hopkins too.
You gotta stop.
And John Gruden.
We need a Nico disclaimer, man. Nah, we need to really. Yo, Justin,
Nico
if you're
should have his
listening, we need
own-
to get in the lab and make a Nico each disclaimer. Like I can't verify these
I've
facts.
said
His own
nothing
censorship
wrong.
button. That's debatable.
I bet a dude named DeAndre Hopkins was in a bedroom with a dude named KJ Hamler. At a certain time, where also a man named John Gruden was also in the hotel room.
What
with
are
a
your
video
sources?
Recorder. Sean McVay.
Trust me, bro. That's his source.
Why Sean McVay? Why Sean McVay?
You know,
He looks like
bored in LA.
He's
He's
just-
tired of his wife, probably. I don't know.
Tired of his job.
Yeah.
Oh, he hates his job.
Yeah. If I had to coach Bryce Perkins in the game, I'd hate my job too.
If I had to
Well, I mean,
coach
what do you mean by
Matthew
that?
Stafford,
What I mean by that?
Yeah,
He's
what-
ass.
Who would you take right now, Perkins or Stafford? Let's be,
Neither. Probably put Aaron Donald at quarterback and see if he can run like a fridge.
just have him run through everyone.
Yeah, why not?
I'd pay real money to see.
He's
that.
got big hams. Can I get to the yams?
What is going
So,
on?
like,
Oh, football.
Yeah.
Sports phrase.
Let's before we get to the NHL World Cup after, Eric, I gotta ask you since you're the Cowboys fan in the room. So the New York Giants, well, Josh, you alluded to earlier, they might be missing the playoffs, but
bum ass team.
So true.
they have a very difficult schedule shaping up. Down the stretch, they got 4 of their remaining 6 games are against division opponents, and they also play the Minnesota Vikings. So, Eric, what do you think the Giants' record is at the end of Week 18, and do they make the playoffs?
So what? They're 7-4 now, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Mid OC.
You know, I see them going 8-9, maybe.
Good answer.
Oh
Good
my
answer.
God.
Ford Fusion.
And
Poor Brian Dable.
They might not win another game, to be honest with you.
Really?
See that happening.
Because they suck.
This is one game. I'm the odd man. I need to find, because they play Washington twice. They play the Eagles
Eagles
twice.
twice.
They have
That's where they're gonna get cooked.
well,
it's-
yeah, definitely. If the Commanders could lay a smackdown on them. Probably.
Commanders.
Yes, the Commanders.
The Commanders.
I like the way Nico says it better.
Well, they play
I bet
Indianapolis.
DeAndre Hopkins likes
All
the way I
right,
say it too.
The most giant thing to happen. The most giant thing to happen. Week 17. Matt Ryan returns and actually knows how to throw a football again, and he cooks the Giants defense
Well-
for a 300-something yards.
Well, he will, because he'll already be fresh off beating Eric's bum-ass team. So,
You were just looking.
my team sucks. Don't you dare say a word.
I'm
No,
not.
by all means, say something.
No, because I'm not the type to single you out on your team struggles, and we both know they're
All right,
struggling.
wait, hold on. If I was Corey, would you do it?
Yeah. No, it's because he talks so much, and it's just like, bro, your team is ass. You know, like it's
Why
when
can't
you
Jordan
get it.
Love just play a game, bro?
If Jordan Love played, who did they play?
They play the Bears this weekend.
Oh yeah,
Start Jordan Love.
Played.
What are we doing?
Three touchdowns.
We've never seen a narcissist like Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers has
He is Brett Favre, Joshua.
He is.
He'll be a Jet in like 2 years.
He just has to own Chicago one more time. Just so he can
The
start-
Bears are probably.
Imagine they beat him in the
No,
last
they
time
won't.
he plays
This
them.
is the year.
They won't.
No.
Imagine, though.
No, isn't Trevor Siemian playing again?
I hope not.
Good for a couple drives.
Yeah, I mean, if he is,
I don't wanna watch
we're gonna
that.
lose by 40. I mean,
Yo, the Bears gonna beat y'all. This is gonna be the year.
yeah.
Aaron
That's
Rodgers.
so
You see, if
fitting.
Jordan Love played,
Aaron
I agree
Rodgers,
with you.
Aaron Rodgers comes back for one more week, thinking he could own the Bears one more time, and then he gets cooked. So like a
Gets-
40-3 game, like the
Eddie
Cowboys and the
Jackson's
Vikings.
nuts in his face.
That old man just needs to sit down.
Find a woman. Find someone to care about.
Can we actually like spend a little
You
bit
and
of time
Tom
on
Brady
this?
are the same
Yeah.
person. You're just more of an ass.
Aaron Rodgers is like 36 with no
He's
family.
an incel.
Like, you're not wrong.
Yo, he doesn't have any kids.
Nothing.
no kids.
Well, that we know about.
That's sad.
No, he don't
my
got
God.
No, he don't got no kids.
He went to He went to community college.
What was the community college you went to?
I don't know.
Nassau Community College.
No, it's
Aaron
Sewell.
Rodgers is a proud NCC alumni, bro, man.
Imagine.
Alumni.
Speaking of NCC alumni, Russell Douglas, you suck. You're so bad right now, bro.
Oh, you can't say it on the airwaves.
Why not?
He's one of our own.
Well, he's not representing us well. And he's not saying our college's name on Sunday Night
All right,
Football.
yeah, you're right.
That's
you're
starting
right.
to piss me off.
It's fair game. It's fair game. You're right.
Nassau Community College. Russell Douglas.
No, he says it's high school. Like, who cares?
Russell Douglas.
We made you.
Nassau Community College.
Cedric
That's right.
Highsmith, Duke University. Just like, you ever see that TikTok?
Oh, yo, that dude's so funny. Excuse me.
I want to see my grandma. Let's talk to my grandma. See your man's game.
Y'all gonna make me say it.
Say it.
Y'all gonna,
It's been months.
I know.
Say it.
It's a young man's game, man. It's a young man's game. Somebody tell me I'm gonna get traded. Just let's go all the way.
Josh,
You-
you're getting
we're trading
traded to
you
the
to the
Cleveland
Buffalo
Browns.
Can I call my grandma?
No, she died.
Oh well, I'm gonna need sanctions for that.
She up there.
Oh,
Or our pizza.
he needs sanctions.
It's not right. It's just not right. Sanctions on
Boston Celtics are really just bitch made. It's so funny.
Yo, have you like their new coach has like the personality of like a loaf of bread. It's
Really? That's fire.
it's
Make a
so
sandwich out of him.
funny. Yo,
They're 18-4 though.
they're rolling. They're rolling. He's doing his thing, but they asked
They're
him about
rolling?
like, the oh no! Haha. They asked him about
Are
the
there any
royal family.
heroes on that
yesterday.
team?
They asked
They asked him out of all things.
about the royal family. This man gonna say what? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph? Straight face. Like, that's the only royal family I know of. No smile.
The only
crack.
high power I answer to.
Wow.
royal family. I don't know. Royal
Family.
God. Just want to remind everyone you're listening to WHPC Sports Talk on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. It's Braden Daniela with Josh Umahi, Nico Each, Eric Williams, and Mauricio Mendoza. Let's phone numbers 516-572-7440. Let's quickly touch on the NHL and then get to World Cup. So, Nico, the Rangers won last night. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, thank God. And Jarl Halak was in net. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they actually, for once, they might have played like somewhat close to a full 60
You know what
minutes.
pisses me off about that?
What, Jacob Trouba
Because the
made
night
the play.
before, Jacob Trouba had a little players meeting, and now they play good again.
So now that
So now he has to stay in the lineup,
He's a
and
real
now he has to
captain.
keep being
they weren't
captain.
going to take him
He's
out
a real
anyway,
captain.
bro.
You just told me he's a real captain.
He's a bitch.
That's open to
I like-
Why does it have to
I
get
like-
to that
I
point?
like
Why do you have to
how-
wait so
Nico.
many games into the season?
Nico.
Why can't you just be a real man and tell your
Maybe
team
he-
what's up during the
He
season?
was just reading the room, bro.
No.
Nico.
Reading the room? If he was reading the room, he would have realized like 10 games ago that there was a problem.
Nico.
He's a
Nico.
very patient captain.
Nico.
Is he? His name's Jacob.
You and everyone's name, bro. Nico, it amazes me how you think he's going to be taken out of the lineup.
He
isn't.
should be.
Yeah, but he won't. And
Because
you keep getting your
Gallant's an
hopes up that he
ass.
will.
Bro is injured. It's one thing to play with like a little like
Ryan Lindgren would play
minor-
without a head, though.
That's different. He's a real man. Jacob Trouba has a legitimate wrist injury, and he is playing games, and we can all see that he is ass because of the injury.
Yeah, well, he was also ass without the injuries, but
Yeah, but he's a little bit less ass.
Is he though? Is he?
Yes,
is
he
he?
looked.
Is he eighth?
He went from being
So
like
not
looking
in-
good in like leggings to like looking really good in jeans. So you know how much more ass he has to be that difference. Okay.
Ass.
Very interesting.
Emphasis on the ass.
Why are you upset? Do you have a?
He's
fetish
so
for-
bad.
Do you have something for Jacob Trouba that I don't know about?
Yeah,
His ass.
But so basically, my point is, he should not be captain. That's my point.
Well, he is going to be.
Well,
Unfortunately,
you know,
moving
for the next
forward.
2 years, and then he's traded, and then he's out.
They're not
And
going to trade.
Laffy's.
The fact you think that he's going to be traded is
Look at all
hilarious
of our
to me.
last captains, Braden.
Ryan Callahan.
Where'd he go?
Tampa.
Where'd Ryan McDonough go?
Tampa. You think Tampa?
They all get traded.
Yeah,
That's
but
my point.
I could see McDonough and Callahan the reasons why. What does Trouba offer?
Nothing.
Why would they trade for
They're
him?
gonna have to package him away. It's gonna be
with
sad.
with what?
I don't know.
A gazillion first rounders? Could we borrow Leon Hess?
He'll go to Arizona for free. I can guarantee you that.
Well, yeah, probably. No. We'd have to throw in like 3 second rounders.
They'll just be
probably.
eating cap for the next 30 years. It'll be hilarious.
Yeah, in their college arena that you for some reason.
Mullet Arena is fire.
It's not fire.
You're
It's
gonna-
embarrassing.
What do you mean? It's
Wait.
embarrassing.
What?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Mullet Arena.
Mullet Arena.
Yeah, it's like the haircut I had last
Eric,
week. Yes.
Eric, you haven't been on the show for this, so I need to ask you: can you imagine any professional? Imagine like
The Lakers.
no, like the,
No.
I'll put like the Cowboys playing at Texas A&M. Like, well, actually, no, that's not good enough. 'cause
No.
that-
College Station's fire.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
College Station.
Okay, so can you imagine like anything, out of football, excluding football?
The Vikings did it.
Okay, but was it a 5,000 seat arena?
No.
It might as well.
But their field goal kicker definitely missed the field goal in the playoffs in Minnesota. Do you remember that?
19-yard field goal.
19 yard
No
It's
way.
the Falcons, right?
Wide left.
That's wild.
against the
was his name again?
Seahawks.
See, me
no, was
personally,
it
I
the
would have made that. That's just me.
Oh, we're
I'm
talking
built
about
like
Blair
that.
Walsh.
Yeah,
Blair
That's
Walsh.
Yeah,
like
yup.
a long time ago.
Blair Walsh. He,
So
it-
19-yard field goals from like the 2, right? That's rough.
That's crazy.
we thought it was going to be good.
We really
He kicked
did.
it.
not
was
not what you
Minnesota.
want.
See, like me personally.
No.
Me
It's not.
personally,
He's got a
I would
toe
have kicked
jam,
it wide
bro.
right.
No, can I ask you guys a question though, since
Sure.
we talk about hockey real quick?
Yes,
Yeah.
ask
So
us,
when I
Eric.
tell John Ledecky about the show, can we start talking about the Islanders?
Who?
The Islanders owner.
You know he.
Yo,
he knows who
screw
he is.
him.
He knows who he is.
I don't like him
Why?
because he employs Lou Lamoriello, who is like the oldest fart I've ever seen in my life. Dude's ass.
No.
How do you go a whole offseason without making one signing besides Dennis Cholowitzki, who literally isn't nobody?
He hasn't even seen the ice.
Yeah, because he's ass.
Well, I mean-
why is that the one signing or trade you have?
Because Lou is going.
Because he's dumb.
He's content with the roster he has, which doesn't look terrible 25 games in. But I mean, I expect
Could have
them
been
to.
so much better.
It could have been so much
Anyways,
better.
that's why,
So
Eric.
don't have a lot of. They don't have a lot of cap space to work with. Also, Nico, what's your reaction to this win? Do you think the Rangers can build momentum off this? I hope they do. I don't think they will.
I don't
but
think they will either, but, you know. This team, it confuses me.
it's an enigma.
It is an enigma
Figment of our imagination.
because it makes me feel like Jacob Trouba could be a captain. I don't want to think that way because he's ass. So, anyways, I'm fully on the Gerard Gallant fire train.
But what is Gerard Gallant being fired? What does it do for this team? It's not going to dig because they have the roster.
No, what it does
What
is that
line-
you let Chris Knobloch come in and coach your team. He's going to play the young guys, and then we're going to see real stars on that ice.
I can't. Oh my
What did I say wrong?
Oh, God, help me. Josh, take over for a second. God,
What I,
Hockey. NHL.
yeah.
With
Listen,
Oslab. Gerard
Let's do that
Oslab.
hockey.
this
Let's
dude
do
does
that
not
hockey.
play the young guys.
UBS.
where do you want him to play the kids, bro?
What do you
On
mean? They have to be in the top 6. You make it happen.
What were the lines last night, Nico? Because I was trying to tune in. I was at the Brooklyn game.
The
watching-
lines were not what it should be. Vincent Trocheck was on third line.
He's trying to shake it up
Wait.
because the
No,
because
don't
they-
shake it up.
you
Put
have
it where
to
it was
shake
at in the
up.
playoffs.
They've been so abysmal that you have to shake it up. You have no choice.
No.
Yes.
Knee slapper.
Nico is not pro shake it up.
Wait,
I'm not. Because I know what works. He doesn't.
what's the
I should be the coach.
What's the Rangers' record?
A playoff
They're
record,
11-9-4, Eric.
kind of pisses me off that they're in the playoff
wait.
spot right now.
Wait.
11-9-4. The 4 at the end is overtime and shootout losses.
Yeah. Oh, we're not in the playoff spot.
Why are the Devils so good? Can anybody
Tell you
please
why.
I don't know.
God hates me? I don't know. Their
Because,
offense
Lindy
works.
Ruff does not look like the answer, but apparently now all of a sudden he is. And,
He's definitely not. He's just a fraud.
well, that team is very young. That's the reason why they're so good.
You know why? You know why they're good?
Why?
Because the young players are playing in the top 6.
Well, to be fair, your boy Capo Caco also all of a sudden can't finish anything to save his life.
I can't stand the Capo Caco slander. I cannot.
Wait, can you
But he
guys...
can't-
The dude's
finish.
literally the best player on the team.
He can't finish to save his life. Be honest with me.
Listen, it comes with age.
finish?
Does it,
He'll
though?
get to finish soon. Don't worry.
Will he?
I hope
Wait.
so.
Might be on a different team at
Can
this
you,
rate.
can you guys just get my hopes up real quick and tell me that the Islanders will actually flop? Because I
They
can't
could.
go through a whole season
They
doing
could.
this.
They definitely could.
I mean,
They definitely could.
it really
We
depends.
see this all the time. Teams just flop after the first 25 games.
I mean, I don't know. It's
Oilers 2 years ago started
Because
like 9-1.
people-
And then they were
I
just
can't
ass.
say anything, Nico. We expected the Devils to be in last. They're 19-4.
I expected them to be in a playoff spot.
How can we call anything? It's like the NFL season again.
Every sports league is stupid right now. FIFA's stupid. Germany's out again. They're ass.
It should be great, man.
Oh my God.
Germany is out.
Germany is out, but it's like,
Who likes Germany? Okay.
listen, they lose World War I, they lose World War II, and now they're out at 2 straight group stages at the World Cup.
is great.
They're booty.
They got a shout out from Kanye though.
Yeah, Kanye. I think Kanye is a very big Germany enjoyer.
All right.
I wonder why. Do you know why?
That's a big
He
W
may
to
love
me.
Germany, but Germany was ass in the World Cup. Okay.
They were terrible.
Mauricio, what's
Speaking
wrong
of FIFA,
Speaking of FIFA, continue.
speaking of FIFA, let's finish with the World Cup with the few minutes we have left. So the U.S. men's national team posted a 1-0 shutout over Iran. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't get-
Iran.
Braden.
Iran. I'm sorry. Are you
Oh
going to
my
question me
God.
like
You
you
had to
did?
upset the whole
Iran.
country.
Oh no.
To Iraq.
WHPC. It really will be an idea now after they come and get us, probably.
I love Iran, and the fans are.
Their fans are so gorgeous.
Very
That
passionate.
one chick that was, oh my God.
Oh, you saw that, right?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
saw that.
definitely, man.
Her and the Costa Rica girl, she was hot too.
Yeah.
These countries, man, I gotta say.
It's beautiful.
Ever been to
gonna move.
France?
Gotta make you look at
No,
America
but
a little
I
different.
listen to them. Oh my God.
Nico and Mauricio, take it away. You guys are my World Cup people. I have no knowledge about this
So
whatsoever.
far, for the U.S., they have Netherlands for the knockout stage, and which I do see that. I mean, Christian Pulisic is a little injured, but he should be back in for
He
the
should
next
be
game.
playing, yeah.
So I think the game could be a close game, given the fact that the Netherlands are a good team.
They're on
but
fire right now,
They're
too.
on fire, but I feel like this is a team that, if you watch the way how they played against Senegal was controlling the whole game.
Right.
I feel like those 2 goals were lucky for Netherlands. So I feel like that the U.S. could find a way and could beat the Netherlands, but don't forget, Netherlands are a very great team. I think they're like number 9 and expected to win the World Cup as well. Somewhat heavy favorites, but even if they beat Netherlands, it's going to be a tough road for the U.S. because let's say they do beat the Netherlands, they could have either Argentina or Australia. Deep down, we already know Argentina will spank Australia.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Definitely. Well,
Actually, no. Maybe they could lose.
That was a robbery. Saudi Arabia robbed that game. We all know that.
Is that what it was?
Yes, it was.
Argentina played like booty that game.
No, they did
You want
not.
to sit here and tell me they didn't?
3 offside goals. Are you kidding me?
Play the game the right way, and that won't be
They
an
did
issue.
play the right way. And you saw the way how Saudi Arabia lost to Poland and Mexico. Come on, man. If you talk about the biggest frauds, it's Saudi Arabia, okay?
Is it?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
France lost to Tunisia.
Oh, that's because
That's
it didn't.
pretty rough.
Well, no, not really, because it didn't even matter. They didn't even have their star players playing the game. They already qualified, so when you think about it, who really cares? Anyways, but yeah. So the U.S. have Netherlands. I expect it to be a little bit more competitive, because even though this is a very young team, they're still very inexperienced. I think a lot of teams are inexperienced, especially like one will be Brazil, another one, which Neymar will be injured. He won't be able to make it for the tournament. I mean, the team is great, but they've never really competed in that kind of type of level of the World Cup compared to teams like Argentina or France.
Right.
crazy game today. Wasn't too well in the beginning. We had Croatia against Belgium, 0-0, nothing really much. Belgium are out.
Lukaku had 4 chances in front of the net, and
Lukaku's very wasted, man. You already know that.
He's washed.
He's
so
washed. Belgium were a great team at first, number 1 in the FIFA rankings, but age has gotten into them, and at this point, their golden generation is basically over.
Yep.
Croatia's qualified. Morocco is actually big sleepers in the World Cup.
Yeah, it's
when you think
the big
about
surprise
it. Yeah, they're a very big surprise. And then just like an hour ago, Spain against Japan. Japan defeats Spain 2-1. Just crazy enough.
They won the group. Yep.
Yeah. Which now they're in the top of the group right now, number 1. And even though Spain qualifies, but they're in the second round, like second place. Germany against Costa Rica. Costa Rica had them. They had them.
Oh my God, they were going to qualify.
They were going to qualify. They were at this point when Costa Rica took the lead. They were up there with Japan, in which Spain and Germany were both going to be down. Well, they would have been eliminated. But
they give up 3 goals in the final 20 minutes
to the Germans, and which both teams, which basically sends both teams home. So at this point, it could be one other way. Obviously, heavy favorites are Brazil, Argentina, and France. But we still have tomorrow's game. We have Portugal against South Korea, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously, Ronaldo will score a hat trick. We already know that.
Probably.
Thank you, Erik.
Nah, we're going to see a Portugal-Argentina World Cup final.
Oh, I would love to see that.
That's going to make me cry.
Yeah.
Mauricio, Nico, did you guys see by chance the video of the Australian fans reacting when
I did at
3:30
in the morning over there?
That was the greatest thing. That's why I love sports.
Yeah.
It's absolute insanity.
There's like 3 bonfires going on in the back of the video too.
Yeah, legit.
Lighting up flares in the back.
Yeah, I don't know what they're.
Well, let's
Australia
see how the Aussies are going to react once
Australia's
they get their asses handed to them, to the Argentinians. So,
in the half a minute we have left, Mauricio, where do you think the U.S. is going in this?
I feel like they do have a chance to beat the Netherlands and will go qualify to the quarterfinals, in which I love America, but
it's all right.
Yeah, we're going to lose. We'll lose to a team like Argentina.
Nico, very quickly, where do you think they go?
They're going to make it to the semifinals, but they won't make it to the final.
Are you kidding me? So
the farthest they've ever been is quarterfinal, but they'll make it to the semifinals.
No. The farthest they actually made it was semifinals, and it was actually in the first ever World Cup.
Right, but they don't really count that, which I've realized. Because on every broadcast, they always say that they haven't made it past the quarterfinal.
Well, it's clearly that they're not educated, so it's okay. Yeah, they're not very educated.
Shout out FIFA 23 for telling me that.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be all the time we have for. We'd like to thank you for listening to the Thursday edition, the best edition of WHPC Sports Talk on the Voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC. For Josh Umahi, Nico Each, Eric Williams, Mauricio Mendoza, I'm your host, Braden Daniello. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 4. Hope you have a great day.